Okay, well this is a quick review about Law Lock Tools picks. I use these picks on a daily basis professionally, and I find them really comfortable, I find them robust, and they're easy to use. Recently I noticed on the website that we have the ability to be able to order individual picks to replace anything that may have become broken when using it in the field. And recently I updated or bought some more City Rake Pros. These are in 0.6 of a millimeter, and they have the laminated handles, so they're quite easy to hold in the hand and equally easy to use. So here is the one that I bought recently with the City Rake profile, and I've got some locks here to the side of me, which have come out of various doors, and we're just going to have a little bit of a play and see whether we can open a few of them with the City Rake. So let's just apply a tension tool to this one, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rake in and out, and oh dear, there we are. That looks like it was almost set up. That actually went really quickly. Let's try again. So put the tool in, rake backwards and forwards, rock in action, there we go. So that one's opened almost immediately. It's not surprising when you look at the key bitting on this particular lock. There's nothing spectacular about that, it's fairly flat. And this is an absolute ideal lock for a City Rake. Okay, well there's the first one. I've got a Yale here. It's an old style Yale, it's 5-pin. It opens really easy with a leashy tool, but again, I'm going to have a go with the City Profile Rake. So I'm going to be very gentle on the tension. I'm going to pop it in, I'm going to rock it around. Okay, the lock is immediately gone into a full set. Sometimes when they do that, they trap the rake as well, so you have to wiggle it out. You can see that's gone into a full set. If we pop this back in, if we carry on with the rocking action, you may actually feel a bit of counter rotation, and sometimes you can get the lock open. Let's just see if we can find out where, if anywhere, the pin is. Okay, so we've gone into an even deeper full set now, and I'm going to go back in. I'm going to rock. You never know, we might get this open. Normally at this stage you would put in a hook of some description, and then the lock would open by picking the overset pin. But as you can see, it's been quite useful to get this lock into this overset position. So let's reset it. Let's have another quick pop at it. Let's give it a rake, backwards and forwards, bit of up and down. See whether it'll open. I have had this open a couple of times off video. It either goes into a full set or it'll open for us, one of the two. So this tool is a pretty good precursor to picking by hand. So that's gone into a full set again, and it's trapped the rake. There we go. That looks like quite a deep full set this time. And we're just going to go back in, see if we can find the pin that's holding everything up here. Give it a rock, rock, rock. There it is, and it's open. Right, okay, so it's just opened the Yale with a rocking and a picking action. This is a Euro Spec MP5, nothing spectacular in the world of locks. I know this particular one's got 3 spool pins in it, in positions 2, 3 and 4. So I'm going to again pop the rake in, I'm going to give it a wiggle backwards and forwards, see if we can get a full set on there. Let's just reset that, try again. Okay, so it's gone into a full set. Again, I'm going to go in here, I'm going to look, see if there's a pin that's binding, that's got counter rotation on it, just by using the tip of the City Rake. Wasn't designed for doing this, but obviously it's making a good job of it. It's in there somewhere. Okay, so we've gone into an even deeper full set. Let me go back in again. A bit of counter rotation on pin 2. There's a click. Give it a rake again. See if we can pick that full set up again. Okay, keep trying. Put them in. Again, you would probably want to follow this up with a hook rather than using the City Rake. But now this time, there we go, there's a pin, there's a bit of counter rotation on that pin. And there's another spool there, a bit more counter rotation. It's gone into a really deep full set now. And there's just one spool pin on the back there, a bit more counter rotation, and there we go. So we got the Eurospec MP5 open with the City Rake. And just for a bit of fun, here's a Yale 3-star. Let's just pop an ordinary tension wrench into the side there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the City Rake pretty much like a dimple pick. Just going to go up and down, up and down, up and down, just tapping the top of those pins. And I don't know whether you can see that, but that's actually stepped itself across, and it's probably just being held up on the side, on that sidebar. So let's get an different type of pick. We'll go in with this one, see whether we can set those sliders. It's not even the proper tool for doing this. Just wiggle it across, see whether we can get this set. It's really close to opening, and it's open. There we go. Yale 3-star, opened with the City Rake. So as you can see, very versatile. It's really good if you want to have a bit of pot luck. It's a very classy tool, and I use them regularly on a daily basis. And there we are. Thank you very much.